Hey guys, what is up? Zero here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Vigilante Chapter 2. So, in the last episode, we finally confessed to Monika. We finally told her how we feel, and apparently she likes us back. So that means, and then we asked her out. So, so far so good, Like, we don't know if she loves us yet, and that's a big jump. But she likes us, so she likes us. You know the stages, you go from like to love, but that's a very big stage. It's a very big gap. It's kind of hard. But, we'll get there when we get there.
I'm back, I'm sorry.
Isn't that the same thing? No. You see, like and love are actually two different things.
What? What are we talking about?
Love is a big word. Yeah, see, I was talking about how I was like, MC and Monika like each other, but we don't know if they love each other. Love is a big word. It's a commitment. Yeah, we're not entirely sure about the whole love yet, but we'll see what happens. So we're about to go on a date with her, and we're Sayori. What's she doing here? Why is she in our room? What is happening? Let us proceed. Okay, how about this one? Sayori holds up a blue plaid shirt. No. Okay. Then how about this one? She holds up another item of clothing, this time being a tux I wore for a relative's wedding. Sayori, you don't have to pick out my clothes. I'm fine. Yeah, I do. This is your first date. I can't have you messing it up. Especially when it's with one of my best friends. Her eyes suddenly fixate on something. Why do you just have a random hanger hanging on your shelf? I put my hand to my chin as I try to recall how that actually got there.
Forgot about this part.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
See? You're hopeless! You obviously need my help.
I let out a deep sigh and put my hand on her shoulder. Look, I know you care a lot about this, and I appreciate you trying to help, but you're kind of overreacting. I can handle this on my own. Trust me. She looks me in the eyes and gives me a small smile. Besides, this date isn't really anything special. I'm just taking her to a cafe I found. So I feel like a tux would be a bit overdressed. She lets out a giggle as I put the tuxedo back in the closet. Yeah, I guess you're right. She takes a step back to judge what I'm wearing. Decided to go with a standard red hoodie and some jeans since it's been somewhat cold recently. I could probably wear something a bit nicer, but I don't want to potentially scare her off into thinking this is some big thing. Also, yes, I did. Also, yes, I mentioned the hanger. You knew damn well if I was gonna make a mod, I'm gonna mention that fucking hanger. That hanger is the bane of my existence. It shouldn't be there. He deliberately nailed that hanger to the shelf there. I hate it. It just stands there, mocking me. If the hanger wasn't mentioned, was this really made by Zero? Exactly. The whole blinking thing breathes new life into mods, adds a bit of flavor to the scenes. Honestly, it's amazing. Yeah, I really like the blinking too. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I think the best approach is to be casual, like Yuri said.
I guess you look okay anyway. Oh wait, except for...
Oh wait, Monika, I'm echoing off you a bit.
Oh, sorry. Turn you down.
I'll turn you down too.
There.
There you go. She walks up close and stares at my hair. Wait, is she gonna... Before I can even finish that thought, Sayori starts to ruffle my hair.
Ah! Sayori! Hey, hold still! You have to look presentable! Can you stop?
I swiftly pull away from her. My hair is fine! She pouts and looks off to the side as I check my phone. Wait, it's noon? Oh crap, I'm almost late. I rush past Sayori and run downstairs.
Good luck, Zero! Try not to let her find out that you're socially awkward.
Pretty sure she knows that by now, Sayori. Okay, if I remember correctly, her house is this way. I'd love to be able to just run there with my powers. Sadly, it's the middle of the day. Everyone would see me. And it's not really far enough to where I could take a bus. Guess I'm stuck running. Thank you for the 61 bits, Mississippi King.
61 bits.
Wow, Zero, making Sayori be the one to mention the hanger real nice. Yeah, I use the hanger as a detriment to MC. He's not in control of his life. He just puts hangers everywhere. Crazy man. I firmly knock on the door.
Be right there.
Honestly, still can't believe this is happening right now. I'm about to go on a date with one of the most popular girls in school. It's going to be really hard to stay cool during this, knowing her status and all. Actually, now that I think about it, every time I've hung around her, I totally forget all about her social standing. I always just saw her as that nice girl from the literature club. Huh. Maybe this day won't be that bad then. Suddenly, her front door opens, tearing me from my thoughts.
Hey!
Yo! I look her up and down, inspecting her outfit. You look nice.
Thanks. You look pretty good yourself.
Now I can tell she's just trying to be nice. Exactly! He's wearing a hoodie, Monika! Also, thank you for the 8-man raid. An eye card. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Sorry, I did my first playthrough. Weapons down, only Monika, I swear. Alright, you chat, allow the raiders, they know. They know the rules around here. Oh god, his OBS crashed. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Ready to go?
Yep, lead the way.
We both start walking side by side, making our way into the city.
So, how was school?
It was alright. I actually managed to not sleep through most of my classes today.
Well, that's good. You should try to do that every day.
Hey now, baby steps. Besides that though, not much else really happened. Went to the club, read manga with Natsuki, the usual.
You know, I've always been curious about the type of stuff you two are reading.
It's not anything spectacular. But it's alright. Don't tell Natsuki I said that though.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Good, because I don't need to give her more reasons to yell at me. Yeah, you should join us sometime. I think you'll enjoy it.
I might have to take you up on that offer someday then.
It's a nice outfit for Monika. Yeah, it is. I mean, we didn't make it. That's the casual outfit she comes with using the MPT. That's the one that she comes with that. I really do enjoy it though. It looks very much... One thing I think I pointed out later to Monika when I looked at it, I was like, you know, if you color it a little differently, it kind of looks like Makoto's outfit from Persona 5. I was like, if you... It kind of has, like, the same, like... I was like, if you color, like, the shirt and, like, the undershirt differently, I was like, it can kind of look like Makoto's school outfit. Which is very fitting, because I see there's a lot of parallels I have between Makoto and Monika, honestly. Everyone's like, holy crap, it does! I can't unsee. I mean, it's just
we didn't plan for this, we swear.
Yeah, it's just a schoolgirl outfit, really, at the end of the day. But yeah, it's like that. It's like, well, yeah, it's really cool. I've had trouble getting other outfits in MBT. It's tricky to use. It is tricky. I've been able to do it, but yeah, it's a little tricky to get some of them in there.
Yeah.
So, how about you? Your school days are probably way more productive than mine are.
Well, yeah. But it's not like you give much of a competition.
Hey! Not even 10 minutes in, and she's already teasing me.
But to answer your question, my day was fine. I got some cookies from the drama club as a thank you for the props.
Wow, that's nice of them.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Too bad most of them ended up going to Stacy.
I flash her a puzzled look. Stacy?
How come? Well, remember her date I told you about? The one I helped her pick a dress for?
Yeah?
Turns out it didn't go so well.
Damn, was the guy that bad?
Considering he didn't even bother to show up, I'd say it was pretty bad.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, she's lucky to have a friend like you around to comfort her.
Thanks. Although I doubt she'd do the same for me.
I'm barely able to catch that due to her mumbling it. Monika.
Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that aloud.
She looks away, slightly upset as we start to walk in silence. I decide to take my hand out my pocket and hold it out to my side, brushing it against hers. This seems to have grabbed her attention. A soft smile soon forms on her face as she grabs my hand. We continue walking like this all the way to the cafe. My sister's name's Stacy? Oh, I'm sorry that your sister got stood up in this mod.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that we made your sister get stood up. She deserves better.
I'm sure she does.
Wow, this place looks nice.
Glad you like it. I'd always pass by this place on my way to the grocery store, and thought this would be the perfect time to try it out.
Well, you have great taste.
She begins to look for an empty table while I follow. Chat's like, lewd, hand-holding.
I see it.
Horny. No, chat, no.
Guys, I thought you were gonna get all your horny out before the stream started. Remember that?
Monika, to be fair, there was hand-holding. They can't deal with that. That's too lewd. You're right. I should have put a warning. I'm sorry. I should have warned you guys there was gonna be hand-holding. I'm sorry. You did this, Zero.
Stream got age restricted.
No, you're right. I should have put in the title. Should have been in the disclaimer. Disclaimer, hand-holding is involved.
The splash at the beginning of the mod disclaimer, hand holding is in this mod.
There is hand-holding. Cock shotgun, contain your lewd fantasies, chat, or I will permanently. Oh, God. Quick, turn on censor nudity. Turn on the censor.
Turn it on, quick.
No hand-holding.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
She begins to look for an empty table while I follow. Once she finds one she likes, we both sit down and pick up our menus. Wow, this place looks way better than it does outside. However, because of how nice it is, I'm starting to worry how expensive this food is going to be. I open up the menu and begin to look through it. Something Monika already started doing. Let's see. Yep, just as I feared. There's no appetizers. No, that's not the... These prices are ridiculous. So, thinking of getting anything specific? Depending on your answer, I might have to live on ramen noodles for a few weeks.
You know, I'm not really that hungry right now. I might just get a coffee.
Oh, alright then. I'll probably just get one too. She doesn't know how much my wallet is thanking her right now. Once we put our menus down on the table, the waiter walks up to our booth for our orders. Talk about convenient timing.
I'd like a black coffee.
And I'd like a cappuccino. We both hand him our menus as he walks away. Monika? You drink black coffee?
I had a feeling this question was coming.
I'm sorry, it's just... I don't think I've ever met somebody who drinks just black coffee.
Well, what can I say? I like the bitterness of it.
And this girl keeps managing to surprise me with every new thing I learn about her. Suddenly, I hear my phone go off. Are you kidding me? Who the hell is messaging me right now? Sorry. I didn't think to turn my phone off.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I lock my phone to see the culprit. The weird part is, I like how every time we've made MC say, who the hell would be messaging me right now? It ends up being Sayori. Like every time I've noticed, I just noticed that every time we made it be like, who is texting me? Well,
Who else?
Yeah, it's always, it's like, who do you think it is?
Hope you guys are having fun on your date. Sayori, you shouldn't be sending them messages like these. You might disturb them.
See, Sayori's not alone. Not just Sayori this time. Yuri, aren't you also disturbing them with your message?
Oh no. It's okay. They're probably too busy smooching.
Forgot we made her do.
She's like, oh no.
Busted.
I'm sorry for disturbing you and Monika, Zero.
It's fine, Yuri. And for the record, no, we weren't smooching. Yeah, whatever. Go back to your date, lover boy. I roll my eyes and sigh. Of course these girls would be the ones to text me.
Thanks, Sayori.
I look up from my phone and over at Monika. Please don't encourage her. I put my phone on silent before locking it and putting it back into my pocket. Monika seems to do the same. Good. Now there's no room for distractions. Everybody's doing the face Sayori did in the chat.
Face.
They're all like, oh!
Oh. Some people are doing the Natsuki face.
I'm pretty sure the face Natsuki made is, I'm pretty sure that's a, oh no, Futaba does the mad C face.
With the mad C, yeah.
But I felt like Natsuki would make that. Because I think they said, what, in the base game she uses cute little emojis, so I'm like, Natsuki would use the fucking :3.
Yeah.
Natsuki uses :3, she probably uses fucking mad :3.
Yeah.
I like to imagine Sayori and Natsuki both use like emojis.
Everyone's just spamming emojis now.
While Yuri uses like proper grammars with commas and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking ellipses.
Yeah.
So, they just let you live alone?
Yep. And they also give me some money every month to buy essentials. However, I sometimes manage to save some to use for extra things.
Oh, like this date?
Nah, I'd say this counts as an essential.
Well, I can't say I don't know what it's like to live alone. My parents go on business trips so often, the house is basically mine. No matter how busy those trips may be, they somehow still manage to call me once a day to check how I'm doing.
Aw, that's really sweet. She nods in response.
And I'm really grateful they go out of their way for small things like that. Although, I do wish I got rid of that lonely feeling I get living in there.
He starts to look off to the side. Quick, Zero, think of something! Well, hey! I could always come over. If you wanted me to, that is. I wouldn't just, like, show up uninvited or anything. I'm pretty sure that counts as breaking and entering. And I can't really keep you company if I end up in a jail cell. You know?
Yeah, there's no need to be so embarrassed. I know what you meant.
Huh. Seems like my idiocy has managed to cheer up yet again. Guess that's one thing I got going for me. See? Luckily, MC's dumbness is charming.
Yeah.
Luckily, Monika finds him being dumb charming, so... Smooth man! Smooth MC.
man.
Orphan MC. No, he's not an orphan. He just, like the thing... That little conversation piece is there to explain, like, how he gets money.
Yeah.
Because I know some people might have been confused, like, okay, wait, if MC lives alone, how the fuck is he buying things and he doesn't have a job?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's kind of the thing to explain that. Like, he lives there, but he has to do good. He has to do, like, good in school and stuff in order for him to actually be able to stay in that house.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to live where he was living before. This dumb MC is good. Yeah, but like I say, like, we didn't try to make him dumb. That's one thing I definitely wasn't going for. I was definitely just going for a regular MC. He's just nervous.
Tax fraud.
Yeah, he's just nervous is what it is. So he says things because, well, he's on his first date. He doesn't know what the hell to do. He's talking to a pretty girl, so he's like, Listen, he gets nervous sometimes. But yeah, we tried to make sure he's not too dumb. He just, I don't know. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
He's just a bro. He's a little dense, but he's not too dense. He's as dense as an average anime protagonist, basically. MC committing tax fraud like Yoshi. Well, at least you'll see him in jail with him. You'll have a cellmate. Dumb MC can work, smart MC can work, just depends how it's done. Yeah, really. That's all it really comes down to.
Alright, how about this?
Huh?
If you stop acting so embarrassed around me, I'll tell you the next time I'm feeling lonely. Deal?
I chuckle at her before winking back. Deal. We both start giggling at our own silliness. There's no way in hell I'm going to keep my end of that deal. It is sad to hear she feels lonely, though. I suppose between being alone in a house and not having a lot of real friends would do that to a person. Maybe that's why it never really bugged me. I always had Sayori to rely on whenever I felt lonely. Or, you know, if I needed someone to bug me, so she's pretty good at doing that, too.
Oh, here comes the waiter.
I look over to see the waiter walking over to our table, our drinks on his tray. He places them on the table as we thank him. Monika picks up her cup and takes a sip.
Ah, that's the good stuff.
I still can't believe you can actually drink that.
Come on, it's not that bad. Here, try some.
She holds out her cup to me.
What? Come on, just take a sip. It's not poisonous, I swear.
Is she really sharing her drink with me? Okay, I guess. I gently take the cup out of her hand. I slowly lift it up and take a sip. I immediately shudder at the sheer bitterness of it.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Maybe to you. I put her cup back down on the table and take a swig of my own drink. Ah, that's better. Did not want that taste lingering in my mouth. And there it is.
Yay!
The
Look at it.
CG. This was made by Sierk.
Yep.
This was not made by Sora or Monika. This was made by the Fusion. I'm sorry. It was sounding way too similar to like fucking to fucking Gogeta and Vegito's lines. I'm not Goku nor Vegeta. No, this was made by Sierk. You might remember Sierk from Blue Skies. I think they made some of the CGs in Blue Skies. I know they made
Sierk makes a lot of shit.
Sierk makes a lot of stuff. Custom sprites in Blue Skies. Some of the sprites in Blue Skies. A lot of things. All right, Sierk makes a lot. Yeah, this is the C. This is nice. This is the CG. It's nice. It's nice.
It's very nice.
Ugh. We're gonna stretch my back. Pog CG. The eyes unnerve me a bit. Yeah, I think that's just their eyes, though.
Yeah, it's very, it's like, inspired. Or not inspired,
This is like very much, I think this is the
Referenced.
character's eyes in DDLC to some degree. Because this is very close to the art style, honestly. It's like,
It is.
oh, look at that plant right there. I didn't even notice that plant.
The plant's pretty good.
I've totally ignored that plant. I'm like, oh, look at that plant. Look at him. It's chilling. What's he doing over there?
Yeah.
What's he chewing?
Imagining commission a piece of artwork and not focusing on the whole thing.
Shut up! Plant pog.
Plant bug.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
How did Sayori end up as the vice president of the literature club? Like, not to be rude or anything, but wouldn't someone like Yuri be more qualified?
I can see why you'd think that. On the surface, Sayori doesn't seem like the best option to have as second in command. But she's actually really good at managing people. Remember what happened last Friday? I think she did an excellent job bringing up you and Natsuki.
Alright, fair point. I guess I didn't think about that.
Although, that wasn't one of the reasons she became my vice president.
Also, something else I want to bring up about the CG, someone brought to my attention. I think someone said that we're the first mod to put this outfit in a CG.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, because like they said they were like we're the first mod to put Monika's MPT casual outfit in a CG. There could have been one that came out before this, because I think a while ago I teased this. There's a teaser where it shows a part of the CG, and someone mentioned they were like, oh, I think Vigilante would be the first mod to have this in a CG. I was like, oh, well then there you go. I guess we're the first. We got a world record, bro. Let's go.
World
Vigilante any percent. Yeah, so we're about to learn how Sayori became vice president.
And it was mostly because she helped me start the club.
Wait. Sayori helped you start the club?
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought she was like the last member or something.
Nope, she was the very first one. You see, back then, I was the leader of the debate club. However, some things went south and I decided to take my leave.
Really? What happened?
Nothing major, just all the politics was really starting to bug me. It felt like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. So I left and realized I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And that's when I came up with the idea of the literature club.
Ah, I see. So, where does Sayori fit into this equation? I take a sip of my coffee, entranced in Monika's story.
Well, I knew that if I wanted to start a club, I couldn't do it alone. So, I started putting up some flyers around the school. Each flyer told them that they wanted to join, they had to see me for more details.
Monika suddenly starts looking a bit sadder.
The only problem was, no one did.
What? Nobody? She slowly nods.
Anytime anyone would come up to me, they'd just talk about something else. Not once did anyone ever mention the club unless I brought it up. And when I would, they'd always find some way to just quickly change the subject.
Wow, that's rough.
It was honestly one of the first signs of how fake the people around me were. Until
a small smile appears across her face.
A bubbly, coral pink-haired girl approached me during lunch. With the first words coming out of her mouth being, "Can I please join your club?"
She was begging?
Yeah. I guess she assumed a lot of people had asked already and was expecting me to turn her down. Of course, I obviously accepted. And since she was my first official member, I gave her the title of Vice President.
I see. You know, I still remember when Sayori told me she was in a club. Honestly, couldn't believe it was a literature club of all things. Yeah, guys, Sayori's hair is coral pink.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, pink? And I'm like, yeah, coral pink is actually the hair color of Sayori's hair.
Pink? Guys, what else did you think it was?
I mean, to be fair, I can see their point, though. It is kind of like a weird color. Because it's like, because it's like, they all have unique hair colors. And it's like, well, Natsuki already has pink. But it's like, yeah, so it's like Sayori has coral pink.
Flower, well, because coral pink is the actual, like, color of her hair. Like, that's the name of it.
Also, thank you for the $5, the dumb moose. Hello, much love to you and Monika. Thank you. Much love to you too for the $5. I honestly couldn't believe it was a literature club of all things. I never thought she'd be that big into literature.
Neither did I. Which led me to question her in our first meeting.
As Monika tells her story, I begin to visualize it in my mind.
Monika's hair's coral brown.
We were both discussing our favorite pieces of literature that day when I noticed something. Oh, wait, this is Monika telling the story. I forgot. Duh. I'm stupid.
We were both discussing our favorite pieces of literature that day when I noticed something. Sayori's answers were, well, very broad. She wouldn't ever tell me any specific things she liked about the books or poems she'd name. So I just straight up asked her. Sayori?
Yeah?
Please be honest with me. Are you really that passionate about literature? She seemed surprised by my question. But that surprise eventually faded and turned into embarrassment. No. She slowly looked down in shame. Then, why did you decide to join this club? Well, let me guess. It was because the popular girl was running it. What? No! Wait, I mean, kinda? Huh? What do you mean by kinda? Well, it's just that a lot of the time, I see you all by yourself. And I always thought that was weird, since everyone seemed to like you. So, I just thought you might be lonely, and that this club would be a good way for us to become friends. I honestly couldn't believe what I was hearing. All this time, I only met people who talked to me because of my social status. Only interacting with me for brownie points, or to brag to their friends that they know me. But, for the first time in my entire high school life, someone wanted to be my actual friend. Tears suddenly started to form in my eyes. Ah! Please don't cry! I'm really sorry for joining for such a stupid reason! Thank you. Huh? I swiftly wiped my tears, trying to look professional once again. Welcome to the Literature Club, Sayori. Wait, really? I get to stay? Yes, you can stay. As my vice president. She let out a loud gasp once I said that. Hooray! Thank you, Monika. You're the best. She quickly embraced me, which caught me a bit off guard. But I hugged her back. You're welcome. Oh, and don't worry. I'm not just here to make friends. I want to learn all there is to know about literature. Hee. And that's when I learned that this club isn't only a place to share literature, but a place where people can forge unbreakable friendships with one another. And the rest is history.
Wow, that was a nice story. It also helped clear up a lot of questions I had. Like why I haven't been kicked out the club yet.
You know, since you asked me a question, at least since you asked me a question, I think it's my turn to ask you one. Are you even remotely interested in literature?
She's asking me the same question she asked Sayori. I should probably just be honest then, right? Here it goes. I love math, Monika. I want to join the math club. It's the only one I truly care about. Ooh, asking the hard ones, eh? Well, honestly, when I first joined the club, my interest was pretty low.
I figured as much.
However, after being exposed to it for a few weeks, I think that interest has grown a good amount.
Oh? Well, it's good to know you're actually taking interest in the main point of the club.
Out of the corner of my eye, I can see the waiter approaching our table again. He drops off the bill and thanks us for our stay.
Well, I suppose we should probably get going.
Yeah, I guess we should. Damn, I don't want this date to end just yet. Suddenly, an idea pops into my head. Hey, why don't we have a stroll through the park? There's still plenty of daylight outside. I gesture toward one of the cafe's windows for emphasis.
Ooh, the park sounds nice. Sure, let's do it.
Alright, you wait outside while I handle this bill.
Okay.
She casually gets up from her seat and walks toward the door as I prepare to look over the bill. He's gotta prepare himself. It's like, oh, you gotta prepare yourself for the bill. The bill's scary. Okay, let's see here. That's not that bad. Especially since it could have been a lot worse. I pull out my wallet and lay the exact amount on the table. Plus a 5% tip. Once I'm done paying, I get up from my seat and surprisingly spot Monika, still in the cafe. Guys, you wouldn't have to pay $500, just 2 cups of coffee. Also, yeah, you don't really know how much it is, mostly just because we want to just... we tried to refrain from mentioning a currency in this mod, because we didn't want to have to think about what the fuck he uses. Like, do we want to use yen? Do we want to use USD? It would just cause more problems, so we're avoiding currency altogether. There's no point. This is as close as I can get to pie. Oh, you gave 3 bits, 1 bit, 4 bits. As close as I can get to pie, seeing as it's pie day. How have you been doing, Zero and Monica? I found today a little too warm for me, and that made the day worse, but the survey made it all good again. Well, at least you're able to fix your day. The site you got the Monica outfit from, did you say MPT? Thanks for entertainment. Well, it wasn't a website we got it from. It's a tool that you can use when you code that, like, makes coding, like, really easy, honestly. You can find it on the DDLC Reddit. Not on the DDLC mods Reddit. It comes with a casual outfit for Monica, since they all had casual outfits and Monica didn't. But yeah, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Alright, so yeah, he spots Monica still in the cafe. Why the hell's Monica still here? She looks like she's staring over to the desserts behind the glass at the front counter. I walk over to her and try to get her attention. Monica?
Huh?
She turns to face me as if my voice broke her from a trance.
Oh, sorry. I got distracted. You ready to go?
Not yet. There's something I need to do. There's something I need to do first.
Oh, did all that coffee get to you?
Yeah. You can just wait outside. I'll be out in a few minutes.
Okay.
She makes her way out the doors. I watch from afar. Once I see her look down at her phone outside, I walk toward the counter. Okay, so she was staring at this one, right? I start to inspect the dessert that Monica had her eyes on previously. It looks like a small brownie with little chocolate chips in it. I guess she likes chocolate. Honestly, who doesn't? People who are allergic to chocolate, MC, how dare you? So insensitive. Who does this guy think he is? Die, Wallet. Yeah, MC's gonna hurt Wallet, man. No! Wallet-kun. I ask the man at the counter how much the brownie is. Well, I guess that's fine, considering how much I saved earlier. I put the money on the counter as the man packages the dessert. Once he's finished, he hands it over to me. Have a nice day. I give him a wave as I walk out the cafe. I know people IRO don't like chocolate, it hurts my soul. I like chocolate, but I don't like chocolate like that much, you know? Like, I can't have, like, I don't eat too much chocolate, but I can eat, like, a bit of chocolate. I just don't like it, like, as much as some people do. Also, don't worry, guys, he didn't kill his wallet. He just kind of gave it just kind of made a little slight dent in it. I stroll over to Monica as she turns to face me. Here, this is for you. I hold the bag out to her.
Oh, what is this?
I saw you looking at it earlier and thought you'd probably want it. She opens the bag to see what's inside. When she spots it, she lets out a small gasp.
Zero. You didn't have to buy this for me.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give you a present. Besides, you looked hungry.
Well, I suppose all that coffee was making me a bit peckish.
See? She takes the brownie out of the bag and takes a small bite. Well, how does it taste? My question is immediately answered as I see a huge smile grow on her face while she chews. I think it's safe to assume she likes it.
It's so good. Thank you, Zero.
Don't mention it. Now come on, let's head to that park. She nods before taking another bite of her dessert. We then begin our trek to the park, walking side by side once again. Going to the park. Bro, we at the park! I hate chocolate, Zero, staring at it in disgust. Oh no! Monica hates chocolate. You know, for my first date, this is going surprisingly well. I mean, the only negative I can think of is all the money I spent today. But even that wasn't that bad. I'm probably only going to be forced to eat ramen noodles for a few days instead of a week. Plus, I'd say it was worth it. I look over at Monica, who seems to be enjoying her brownie as we walk. So, you said you play Smash Bros, right? Are there any other games you play?
Not really. I barely have any time to play the games I have.
Ah, well, that's okay. I have a few other games we can play if we all hang out again.
That sounds like fun. I wonder if you're bad at those games too. What?
Hey, you better watch yourself. I could always use that little tactic Sayori and Natsuki used at the sleepover. I raise my hands in front of me and move my fingers at her. I can see the terror in her face as I take a step toward her.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. Let me remind you that I grew up with Sayori. I'm used to dishing this out. It was one of the only ways to get her off of me anytime she'd get in her wrestling phase. I'd like to think that Sayori was like a very violent child. She just would just push MC down for no reason or be like, let's wrestle! You'd be like, Sayori, no! I'm watching TV! This is like Sayori would definitely be the violent child. Or she'd throw toys at him. He'd be like, Sayori, what the hell?
I swear, if you touch me, I'll break your arm.
She says this while nervously giggling. Alright, fine. I put my hands back in my pocket. Next time, though, you won't be so lucky.
Oh, hush.
I continue to chat and walk through the park for a few more minutes. Yeah, see? MC's not gonna take that teasing all the time. MC's not gonna take the teasing lying down. He will fight back. MC's tired. He will fight back. Song name? This is a cover of what is this? Signs of Love, I think? Yeah, it's Signs of Love. This is a cover of Signs of Love from Persona 4. Sarah was the type of kid to say think fast and throw toys at him. Oh, she definitely was. She definitely was the type of kid to fucking just chuck shit at him. Or like I said, he would just be fucking watching TV and she'd just fucking get on top of him and be like, ah, wrestle! And he's like, ah! Yeah, that's just, blood! Sayori was violent as a child. I never noticed until now how nice this place looks. I should definitely keep this place in mind whenever I just need to relax. Also, I find it kind of strange I haven't messed up anything yet on this date. Have I finally learned something from all of those romance animes I've watched?
Hey, we should probably start heading back now. It is a school night.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sure don't want to miss an amazing day of school. Make sure to say it in the most monotone voice I can pull off, which ends up getting a giggle out of Monika. Want me to walk you home?
I'd love that.
We hold each other's hands and walk out the park, bringing an end to this amazing date. Chat, I'm sorry, there's more hand-holding. It's okay. It's okay, chat, there was more hand-holding. Don't tell your parents. It's okay, it's gone now. It's okay, the hand-holding's gone now, chat. It's okay, it's okay. It burns no lewd. The audacity. It's okay, chat. Not the 0:0 emote. 0 surprise emote. I know, chat. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. So now we're getting to the end of the date. I walk her up to the door as she takes out her key. She then proceeds to unlock the door and turns around to face me.
I had a great time today, Zero. Thank you for this wonderful date.
It was no problem. I had a great time too. It was nice going to the park with someone who doesn't beg me to push them on the swings. Especially when they're twice the age of it being normal. Yeah, I'm really tired of Yuri doing that too. It's a little weird, honestly. I don't know why she keeps doing that. It's kind of odd.
Oh? Who's to say that won't happen next time?
Next time? I feel my cheeks burning up at the thought. There's gonna be a next time?
Maybe. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Now, won't we?
She goes to herself while I continue to blush. There's her signature teasing. And just like usual, it's working. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I proceed to walk away from her house, my hands now resting in my pocket, like usual.
Well, that was... Zero, wait!
My thoughts are suddenly interrupted by Monika's voice. I turn around to see her jogging toward me. Huh? What's up?
I think you forgot something.
Huh? Damn it, are you serious? I knew I'd find a way to mess up somehow. I really hope it wasn't something important, like my wallet. What is it?
This.
I suddenly feel her lips press mine for a few seconds before pulling away.
I'll see you tomorrow.
She begins to run back toward her house while I stand there, speechless from what just occurred. I soon hear her go inside and close the front door. I actually got my first kiss. All right! I put my fist into the air to celebrate my victory. I can't believe it! I finally got my first kiss! Now I'm not as much of a loser as everyone thought I was! I'm at least slightly better! I always knew moving back here was a good idea. I started to slowly make my way towards my house, with the biggest smile plastered on my face. Man, can't wait to not tell Sayori about this! She doesn't get to know. Yeah, I'm mediocre, not just a loser. Shut up already! I harshly clicked the top of my alarm clock to stop its constant beeping. I then slowly open my eyes and lift my head up from my pillow. Jesus Christ, MC, I got my first kiss when I was in 3rd, and that deadass isn't a lie. Yeah, but he got his in high school. You know what matters more? In 3rd grade, you don't even know what love is in elementary school. Man's freaking out because he's like, yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. 3rd grade kisses don't count. Starts counting once you get to like freshman year of high school.